Hello to everyone. Okay, I had big, huge problems. And the problems were I had clothes, and I have gigantic closets, but all my closets are full of the eBay clothes. And then I had tons of clothes, and those needed to be controlled. They were out of control. You have to be careful, though, because you don't want to damage them. So before I could do anything, I had to control these out of control clothes that weren't hung in the closet. Jeans are the best because you can fold them up and put them in boxes and they won't make a mess. The dresses, you have to hang them, or you have to like fold them and put them in trash bags. And so they were really awful. And then, when you start selling stuff on eBay, then every time you turn around, you got to run to the post office. I try to send the stuff out the minute they send the money. So, I want to talk to you guys about something. Okay, last week, I went searching around to try to find these gourmet hamburgers. This is a pub burger, bacon and cheddar cheese. And so I was waiting for these to go on sale, and I got these 30% off. So say $1.50 off. So it was $3.30 for two. So they were about $1.60 each. But I think each one of these is about, well, it was about a half pound. So these are pretty good. For a quarter pound of good hamburger, 75 cents is pretty good. They weren't $1, they were $1.60. Okay, so I've been doing the markdown on meat. Okay, then I found a turkey burger. And a couple of you guys said you tried it and you liked it. And I thought, yeah, well, it's less fatty too. So if I find it on sale, I will pick up some more. And somebody said the one they like is at Aldi's, so I'll be checking that out for sure. And then this is my instant mashed potatoes that I keep in the freezer, which has driven me nuts. You don't have to refrigerate them or freeze them, but I keep pretty much everything in the freezer. But I got the big box in the stockpile. So what? And then I bought, this is really, this seems like kind of redundant, but remember, a lot of my followers are new. So for the meat and the cheese, I scoured around to find it marked down, and I started buying it marked down, and I got these for $2. That's incredibly cheap. So what I like is my son brought me dinner out, and it was potatoes with cheese and bacon bits on the top. And then what I did is I used my evaporated milk. I keep this stuff in the stockpile. Aldi's is the cheapest. And I diluted my evaporated milk, and I had 1 cup evaporated milk, 1 tablespoon butter, and 2/3 cups evaporated milk. And then I melted cheese on top and bacon bits. But I have sour cream in the refrigerator, so I think I might have sour cream and chives tonight with my pub burger. But what I like is meat, potatoes, and then when my son brought me that dinner, half the plate was vegetables, and 1/4 of the plate was the meat, and 1/4 of the plate was the potatoes, and I think that's about the right proportion. I'm making some mint tea. I like to drink either chamomile or mint at night because there's no caffeine in it. And so 2 days ago, no way did I think I could control that mess in a day and a half, but somehow I did it. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And so what is really good now is all the clothes I have bought in a year. You know how many clothes you can buy in a year? At at some point, you know, when I was buying the clothes for $1, I would buy 20 items a day. So you get the idea that I had a massive amount of clothes, and I have been buying them since I stopped buying last year in August, and then I started buying again in January. So I've been buying clothes since January. So you get the idea of a lot. But after having done this, I have come to the conclusion, if I am going to put up with bulky clothes, I will buy coats, preferably leather or expensive type coats, or jeans. The dresses and the blouses and the sweaters are just too big of a mess and too hard to control. I'm surprised, you know, that my closets can contain, and I have huge closets, can contain that many clothes. So once I sell all these clothes, there's not going to be any more clothes, because this was like a nightmare. It won't be the nightmare when the money starts coming in, but it is kind of it's a one in the, oh, it's not happening again, let's just put it that way. And then my garden revived. And tomorrow I will replant my poor tomatoes, so don't worry. They revived. They're looking pretty good. I think I'm going to bring them in here and show them to you guys so you can see them. And so thank everyone for the patience, and thank you for all the nice comments, and God bless you all.